No, she just gives you something else, and it's like, I want to tell you, I want to fight him, and it's just like, give me an option. Except for that guy in the hallway who I don't even know if he has a fucking title.
The dead one.
Wait, I'm so confused. So the everything explodes, the drow comes out, and then what happens? Who starts fighting you?
He starts fighting me. He said, well, he's like, you're a test from the absolute. And I'm just like, okay.
What? He doesn't say that to me. For me, he was like, thank you for bringing me out and all this shit. And then...
Do you let the gnomes die?
The gnomes die? What you mean gnomes die? No?
What?
How did you kill the gnomes? What?
No. So literally, if I explode the thing for him, he comes out, he kills a gnome and stuff. And then so do you just allow him to kill the other gnomes?
He doesn't kill the other gnomes.
He kills the other gnomes for me. So if I don't say anything, he literally just fucking soul drops, just takes their soul.
So he kills one gnome to prove a point or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, I think if I remember correctly, he tells me to he's like, hello, true soul, kill something with me or whatever. And I said, no, thank you. And then because I made a deal with one of the Draugr, right? Then he comes in to the scene and he's like, you have another thing coming. And then the whole fight happens. And then the Draugr help me.
I don't have that option. I literally either I say nothing, or I let the gnomes. I'm sorry, or I say, "Hey, don't kill the gnomes," and then he's like, "You fucking traitor!" And then it's like, "Kill this guy!" And it's just like 7 motherfuckers around me.
Do you not have any charisma checks on that one?
No, I literally have 17 charisma. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work shit.
You gotta talk to the Draugr at the upstairs to make a deal.
I understand that, but I'm telling you that it doesn't make sense. He is a no-name Draugr, so why would I need to talk to him?
What you mean? There's 2 of them. They talk. Everyone who has a voice line in this game is talkable.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Because the person that they've been talking about the entire time, the sergeant, the person who's over the Draugr who are in that area, is the lady that doesn't have shoes on. So why would I talk to someone else about trying to get everyone on my side if they're not the goddamn sergeant?
Jordan, here's a proposal. This game isn't without bugs. It could be you have an old one where they're just naturally hostile to you the moment they're allowed to be.
No. Okay.
Like I said, I'm going to talk to that person because I did try to talk to him once and stuff, but then he got real mad at me because I said the wrong thing, and I reloaded, and I was like, I was already tired that night, so I didn't feel like talking to him again. All right, I will admit that. However, again,
I love how being introverted also bleeds into gaming.
I don't want to have this conversation with you, man. Yeah, so it's like I am going to try to talk to him and get them on my side, because that is something that I would do, because I did realize they did not like this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to Grymforge myself, and I've already committed genocide once. I will do it again if it must be done.
Against who? Gnomes?
No, the Draugr.
So there's 2 types of Draugr in there, though. It's the true soul Draugrs, and then there's just the regular Draugrs. The regular Draugrs don't like the true soul Draugrs. It's the whole thing. You gotta talk to people. You gotta do it. You gotta read too.
Yeah, those few I actually do remember, and I think a few of them are also just tending to the Roths.
Because if you don't, go on.
No, I would say which I went through the rocks, because they tried to kill me and then I murdered them by pushing them off a ledge.
I mean, Draugr by nature, they're They're not as prickly as the drow, but I mean, they're like a dangerous kind of grump.
Also, I didn't realize this. Jasmine can just walk into the goblin camp because she's a drow.
You didn't know that.
What?
No. So
that's why I was like, give her an internet high five for me the other day, because I've been playing a drow since day one, and it's just smooth sailing for a lot of that dialogue. Even if you say you're not with the absolute, like, you can still finesse it to like get in because you're a drow.
It was like, you have to be evil, you're a drow, and then just like, okay, you can go by.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I'm surprised y'all didn't know that, honestly.
I mean, like the first camp, not the main camp, but like where they overtook that little town.
The blighted village.
You can finesse them and talk to them, be like, I'm just passing through. They're like, yeah, okay.
That one specifically, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, your lordness, like without you really even speaking, just because they see you're a drow. And then you can be like, don't let it happen again.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's funny. So like, I'm reading One Punch Man, and there's a character in there who's literally has like, plus 100 to deception and stuff, named King, and literally
that guy. I love
all of his
that guy.
exploits have been because of the main character, and they're just attributing to him. And because he's like this really scared person, he has like his heart beats really fast, and everyone can hear it. And stuff, right? So
yeah,
they call it the King engine.
This man has so much anxiety, everyone can hear his heartbeat.
But then, like, so this particular issue today was about him, and how like one of the other like S-rank heroes came up to him and was like, I want to fight you. And stuff. And the way he finessed it was so fucking ridiculous that the dude was like, I'm not even on his league. He cut an apple and the apple didn't even know it was cut. It was great, man.
All right, so this is going to be another chill stream today. I muted my friends for quite a minute, so we're going to check in with everyone. I know a few of them are going to have some comments about Elminster because I forgot to check in with them after that event beforehand. We're going to switch a few people up, and then we're going to head to Grymforge, and it's going to be pretty chill walking through all of that because, we saw all of that during EA, and, we'll go through some of the RP, but it really is going to be a lot of fighting if I remember correctly. So first things first, let's try to park some people. Let's see if Starian had one too.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
See, it's like he wants to be naughty, but he kind of is like, eh. He really is a good noodle deep down. I know that for certain.
We can't. And yet I cross the threshold like moonlight through leaves.
This is because
this worm is a powerful little beast, isn't it? Oh, don't be so glum. Look at the power it's bringing us. I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home, manipulate minds. There isn't another vampire in the realms like me. Granted, the looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits while we can? Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
What is that background noise?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Khazad not appeared and saved me.
I still think that was planned. I don't think the Gur and yeah, that was a setup. I'm fairly certain that's what that is.
I think you'll find I can. And there's nothing your bleeding heart can do to change my mind.
And I guess that technically is a symptom of trauma. People who are afraid of dogs often kind of have that scenario that trigger their fear of dogs.
Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians. Khazador's sending a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
I get a feeling there's more to this than he's assuming.
Aha! Safe! You think I'm safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses?
Yes.
He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing.
Werewolves,
He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Yeah, that'll depend on context. All right, buddy, need to park you for a bit.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess it sounds awful.
Yes, it sounds awful.
I can't believe Mistra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
You say that like you're a hungry mind flayer. Okay, so.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Alright, so we're definitely gonna leave Volo alone for a bit. He is just not progressing on his own, which probably intentional.
You must have questions.
And still nothing from you for the Gale comments. Also, let's see if you happen to have anything about L.
You wish to speak?
Oh. There's that. No, this is... I guess he's fine. All right, so let's head on over to Grymforge. And I am now done RPing.
What?
Roleplay.
I'm just gonna refer to every time I talk to people as RPing. So I'll check in with everyone. Everyone had their comments about L. I'm also having weird moments where I can't like drag an item into a box inside of my chest. So it's like I have to drag it into the chest and then into the box for sorting.
Yeah, I noticed the same thing too.
For me, I have this issue where I have two piles in my inventory. One has 3,000 gold, the other one has 1,200 gold, and I cannot combine them. And every time I go to a shop, it's only seeing the 1,200, not the 3,000. Yeah.
Finally gave Shadowheart this amulet of restoration that I found, and it's just so much more extra healing.
Well, yeah, I have that too. Sometimes I just like spread it amongst the team. It's like, okay, let's keep healing ourselves.
Well, the only aha feeling that I have is my own ranger healing, which isn't much, but it's good for little bits.
In it.
I didn't realize Lae'zel just gets shadow step on misstep.
Yeah, because she's a Githyanki. Like, you know how, like, for us, real world concept, there is such a thing as cosmic radiation?
Yeah.
And, like, you know, the Earth's ozone is the reason why we don't get cooked by it.
Yeah.
It's like in D&D, in realm space, the astral sea and all that, they have their own version of that. And because the Githyanki naturally just live up there, they're exposed to it, like, consistently. So, like, over, what, eons of their existence, they have literally been mutated by that radiation. So that's the reason why they're asexual and lay eggs. That's the reason why they're so lanky despite their strength, and why they have psionic abilities. Have you seen the comparisons to where, like, Barbie is, like, note for note the same thing as Black Panther?
Yeah. I've heard someone say Barbie's the Black Panther for white women. Yeah, what is it? I think I saw that on TikTok. Sad.
Okay, so I think there's going to be some narration. So, without further ado.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gil.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Sail into the darkness. Now, this used to be the end of EA, but this is taking us to Grymforge. At least in the early access, before Grymforge was introduced. Oh, they're all sitting. Yeah, we can get a fight out of this. Ooh, we look good.
You there! Drow! Why are you in Gexraft? We aren't expecting more of you. Where's Gek? Who are you?
No. I mean, they're with the absolutes, so let's just go right into it. Darn. I got limp noodle arms. We're not inspiring that.
Get her, fellas.
Oh, this bitch just pushed Gale into the abyss.
Oh,
Now I gotta start
Gale's
over.
not having a good time.
Well, they've been ignoring him, and then it's just like, oh, one lucky push.
I think something was wrong with Kevin's game. It might be bugged.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
for certain it's bugged.
Bugged into working. That's what I meant.
If you saw what I did yesterday with the Sahagin, Kotoa. Oh yeah, that was a different kind of scary.
It's like they fucking have a personal vendetta against Gale in a past life.
Same with my game.
My poor ranger is getting left behind in damage as everyone else goes higher and higher. Like, She just has her 2 scimitars, and the only way I can get her to get extra damage is if I keep symbiotic entity rolling. That's potential for a 1d6 extra damage. And then I have a special ring where my weapon attacks will always deal an additional 2 acidic damage. And then I have another ring where if I'm concentrating on a spell, I can do an additional 1d4 damage. And so I just have like multiple colors come up when I smack someone once. And then there's the luck of my spore beam taking a reaction point instead of my main points.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm about to do the Lae'zel thing, the crash.
Ooh,
boy.
we're gonna have a discussion after that.
I'm gonna do it during this play session. A bit.
Wait, did you?
No. I haven't started playing yet. I told you I left. Okay.
You're not going back to the draft?
Not for a second. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Well, I mean, if you think that fight's hard, I don't know.
Oh my goodness, this bitch just pushed my main person into the abyss.
You know, I'm telling you, like, there's some matches where it's like, I definitely should not win this, and I went perfectly fine. There was a time when I had no potions whatsoever, and I had to fight 2 Minotaurs back to back, and then the Ogres back to back because they slipped on a puddle for me, and I should not have won. But I came out there flawlessly.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If you go that way, right? If for whatever reason you fight a whole bunch of Githyanki, I don't know, because they can all attack more than once, right? And they have a lot of armor, and I mean,
nearly all of them are straight up fighters. You're gonna find like maybe 2 sorcerers amongst them, and that's it.
why don't you at least do the Grymforge Forge boss, so you can get armor and, you know.
Not what my character's doing right now. My character is on a quest to not be over there. It's the lore. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
It hurt her feelings.
Yeah. I literally murdered the entire goblin camp after that because they was taking teleported there. I completely forgot about the ones who are outside the door. So I remember doing that in the early access too.
I love how they're all just missing repeatedly against Shadow. What is your AC at now, girl? That is... Ooh, that's 19! Yes, I forgot I made it that high. Yes, nothing like Lae'zel critting me to break me out of a mind control. Thanks, honey. I needed that. Put me back in my senses.
Don't do that again. One arm falling off. You're right. I'll try. Don't be so weak-willed, bitch.
Soldier drowned in the dark, Lae'zel's inspired. It's a This guy said some magic items. Bow of the Banshee. Blood-curdling emission. A hit possibly inflict frightened. Then gain 1d4 to attack and damage against frightened creatures. That's actually pretty nice. Jeweled growls, great sword, nothing spell. Wait, what is that? Colossal onslaught. Oh, it's the massive stab. Okay. Shining Stabler of Skulls. Nothing special for that. Oh wait, no, it can emit light. Interesting. Where did somebody cast it on that? Intransigent Warhammer. Impulse Blast. You knock nearby foes prone after killing a hostile target or landing a crit. I guess that's useful.
Calling.
That dude has the same looking weapon that I gave to Astarion.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Let's not get into another scrape, shall we? Still catching my breath after the last one.
That right? And just what do...
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be... You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
We're not with them.
Deep gnomes mostly. Easy to feed. Fat thumbs for digging.
That a problem for you?
Oh, well, diplomacy really isn't an option here, it seems. And I don't really want to lie about being with the Absolute.
You'll work through it, Zharg. Now pay up. Don't gut all day. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around.
Right.
But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Seems we'll have to free Nair before we can collect the bounty on his head.
There's the matter of the gnomes, too. It wouldn't do to stand by and keep them enslaved.
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Dwergar are sending a message.
I remember this. Aww.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Bitch, this is a corpse that you imprisoned. And I haven't even taken anything yet. I just arrived near the docks and executed drow in a cage. I'm looting it, and it has a harper pin.
Yeah.
Seems thievery is not permitted here. Unfortunately for you, killing thieves is positively encouraged.
Unfortunately for me, killing thieves is encouraged. Okay. Well, you're a cult member, unlike the people who greeted me. Try intimidation, even though I know that's gonna fail. Oh, lucky 4.
You try your best, but your best just isn't good enough.
I'm not bribing you 1,000 coins. No, no. So it's just you and some pet spiders? Lurotan, Lurfu, Lurjox, and Lurzon. Why do these have names?
Because he cares about his spiders. What do you mean?
I'm about to show him the power of the sun. Oh yeah. I chunked him to 1/3 and then killed 2 of the babies way in the back. By the time the spiders get to actually have their turn, only one of them is still alive. Sorry, children, but you have been raised by the wrong people.
Here we go again.
8622. My freaking image is so wonky to watch.
Flies on ship. Not over, then through.
Hair growing tonic. Oh, this poor man. While a thick liquid labeled Murmath's property hands all. I'm keeping it. Executed drow. Another one. What was that letter? Even when I clean my inventory, I can't find anything.
It's like you're looking in your backpack, shoulder deep in it, trying to find that one potion.
Oh wait, did I make somebody else loot it by accident?
Excellent choice.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting.
This doesn't make sense.
These boots have seen everything.
Or did I just not read it? Oh, still there.
What was she doing here?
Oh, we all recognize the emblem. Well, can I not? Well, that'd be nice to equip that. Grace letter, like a phoenix from the ashes, Grymforge has risen from the dead. Cult is gathering in the city halls. So that means to recruit them. It's what they might seek in this theories that troubles me. Do not fail me yet. Go to Grymforge, cling to shadow. Bring word of the cult's attention to the last light.
Muscle
muscle in your haste.
Shadow just told me to not pull a muscle.
She's worried about you.
Yeah, apparently.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Cultists thread to Baldur's Gate. Jahira's orders.
Okay, I'm in. Oh.
That name doesn't ring a bell.
Gale, how dare you? Okay, so this corpse that I dependent, and I'm trying to speak with dead with it. This thing said it was here on Jahira's orders, so that makes me happy to hear.
Here under whose orders?
One of the previous companions from the original games, Jahira. We meet her a little later.
Zahan, Harper, Scout. God, interrogate. Mind. Last light, a safe haven in shadows. Scout, Harper.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
The eerie thing here is we're both drow with the same haircut.
The corpse does not respond. The corpse remains silent.
Y'all know like PNGs or something? Like
Dead deep gnome. Oh, you ho. And you're just tossing them in the water? Uh-uh.
I have something to ask.
How about a thank? Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off. Nah, rockfall smashed them. Can't have them stinking up the place. The half that weren't crushed are digging the true soul out of the wreckage.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Only the guards are allowed to attack people.
Time to meet your maker.
Comes easy these days.
Take a big swig. Doing you right up.
Another fight. Let's go. Stop me
As far
yet.
as I know, it's still wrapped around his echo too.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon. Won't keep me out.
Must be something in this area.
The scraps of a nightfall feast.
What does that mean?
To break bread in Shah's name,
Oh.
then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
If you say so, girl.
What's that?
Who's drinking what?
Water.
How dare you?
That didn't sound like water. That sounded like crisp water, like some Sprite.
It was in the freezer, so it has that little spice to it.
Man, what comedian was that? There was some comedian who was like, yeah, I could tell exactly what water bottle it is. He knows the Dasani water bottle because that one actually does do the Sprite thing. And he's like, it doesn't even make sense when you think about it.
I don't know what comedian that was.
Time to push my luck again. Fury, I am death. Enough waiting. I crave blood. Is that blood? No, no, it's moving ahead. Tools and a thick rope. Someone climbed up from down below. No traps, please.
Ah, yes, my cozy room that I used for the ambient music so long ago.
Oh. Baldur's Gate 3.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
As an expert on the subject, my dear lady, I'd like to point out that blowing oneself up is never the solution.
Shut your mouth, Poon, or I'll shut you down.
Oh my goodness, Gail just had a comment about this little gnome with her barrel of gunpowder. As an expert on such matters, blowing oneself up is not the solution.
Yeah.
What's to say? You're Near's bootlicker, so you're sailing. A god's damn true soul. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Not a true soul. And I'm supposed to believe that.
Please tell me this is not another puzzle. Please. I can't.
That and algebra are your two greatest
Drag me to
weaknesses.
Moonrise. I'll make
Math in
you
general,
not to
honestly.
suffer.
The last one broke you. This one will crush you completely.
Well, aren't you sweet? I'm not stupid, you know. No such thing in Grymforge as kind hearts. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it.
I feel like I'm in the Fade right now. In Dragon Age.
Where are you specifically? Just
I don't
another
want to
dungeon?
tell you. No, but it feels like the Fade.
Are you like in the shadow plane?
Maybe? Oh god, I hate puzzles.
That would be a close approximation to the Fade. Not in a good way, like how Solus tries to teach, but like, you know, a close approximation.
Oh, what Solus is doing though ain't good at all.
Well, you know what I
The
mean.
Fade.
Before the end of Inquisition, when he's trying to just teach us about it.
Yeah.
But the shadow plane in the Forgotten Realms is not a good place to be. And if you spend enough time there, you will mutate into some kind of shadow being.
That's not good.
Well, actually, the other day when you showed me that one fight briefly where you're fighting that shadow, like the Shade Lords, all of the shadow people were like that because their entire city was stuck in the Shadowfell for quite a while until they all transformed. And of course, other animals that get stuck in there become different kinds of monstrosities. Actually, that's how displacer beasts were made. A few species of panthers got stuck in there, and then they just transformed into displacer beasts and started propagating.
Okay. Hold on, I'm in a cutscene. 1 second, please.
Then prove it and leave. I go where there's shit to stir, and there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
Maggots will be done. No time to rest. What's hiding here?
Oh, they're talking about the Elvies. Okay.
What ghouls doing out here, huh?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Those are some new looking spells. Ooh, fire shield. I didn't think we would see that in this game. Conjure element.
Seek and you shall find me. Most excellent.
Let's move. Don't waste a step.
Okay.
Did something happen?
It didn't matter. They both missed, so.
Haha.
When did I switch out this ability?
Did you?
How about a thank you?
How about I chop off your
That might be worth a look.
Oh, that's pretty good. What's that?
Let's see what this does. I'm way too big.
Oh, that's just a way to sneak through.
Jesus, you got a lot of resistances. What the hell?
What you looking at?
Death Shepherd, level 6.
Oh, that thing. Yep.
Two.
Cat had a rough time with that. It took me a bit, but it wasn't hard. Do you want me to tell you the problematic? Okay, enjoy.
I'm on an adventure.
Enjoy.
Don't get your twat in a twist.
piss pot.
That's what I said. Stick shit.
My mug's...
Another stick shit.
Piss pot.
You flirt. Now jump to it. Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
I think we've found two Duergar who are gonna get spit in their drinks.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Comfortably. Figured it obvious. I'll kick up my feet, order a brew, watch them work. They'll complain, but they love it. I'm telling you. And I don't like pig shit, but damned if your mouth ain't spewing it. You want respect? Let your absolute pay for it. Till then, bugger off. Hey, stick shit! Where's my drink?
Coming right up, piss pot.
Stick shit talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug, nasty prick.
Did that dude fuck a bunch of corpses?
Still barking at
In the other Myconid village?
Far as I know.
Oh.
Still wrapped around Near's pecker too.
Shove off! I'm not sharing. As if you could handle it. Slow spat will drop a poon like you in a blink. Now clear out! Yeah, face is bugging me.
Yeah.
You drugging in a worm.
Yeah. Yeah. Goodbye.
Time to strike. Let my name be known.
Y'all are chunky. Damn, Lae'zel, you just did a lot of work.
Shit! You did it!
I did.
What now? I know a place. Across the lake. Should be safe. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
Ooh, Weaver talks. Bada bun. All right, let's wrap up this episode with this record. Night 1, View Spada, I crouch with head, no, that should be. Night 2, Captain Humbug up before. Drink won't lead in a place good, he said, but that shit sure nah. Just a drunk slaver. Alright, well, this is the end of another chill episode. My friends hanging out with me as we're going through technically old content. And of course, I'll endeavor to mute things whenever certain RP elements appear. So, without further ado, if you are enjoying the series, please remember to subscribe down below. Until next time, stay safe out there.